Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný. Today I have for you another brilliant chess game coming from hands of Mikhail Tal, and today you will see how Mikhail Tal is going to sack his queen and finish this game by a beautiful chess attack. Hopefully you will stay with me till end of this video because I will show at the end of this game beautiful chess lines and variations, and every variations will give us proof why nearly everybody believed that Mikhail Tal was a magic man from Riga and one of the strongest and famous chess attacker of all times. Mikhail Tal has white pieces, and his opponent playing with black pieces was Alexei Suetin. This game was played on 1970, and we are going to watch how Mikhail Tal is attacking black's king, sitting unfortunately in the middle of the board, and that's a target what Mikhail Tal don't want to miss. Of course, he has chance to play moves like f5, but before he will launch his attack, he will prepare this position and he will ask all his pieces to stay in a good shape and good position. So he is not hurried to start attack with move f5, f6, but he is starting to work with his pieces and he is starting to build attacking position. Right now black played bishop f6, maybe hoping to take knight on c3 and destroyed all pawns on a queen side, but even this looks like good move and maybe good idea how to win nearly every endgame. Mikhail Tal knows that before he will play endgame, he will still play middle game. Maybe another good move. It was a short castle, but after rook f3 and maybe rook h3, black's king will be under heavy attack, and that's the reason why black decided to stay maybe a little bit more in the center with his king. So bishop f6 happened, and now rook d1. Mikhail Tal is not hurried. He is still building his position and he believes that his time will come sooner or later. Now black decided to take knight on c3, and he is wrong because he believed that has a chance to attack these pawns in nearly every endgame. But as we know, before we are playing endgame, we have to play middle game, and one of the strongest attacker of all times, Mikhail Tal, has no plans to play endgame today. So queen c7 and rook d2, knight e7 and knight d4. Step by step, move by move, Mikhail Tal is improving his position, he's improving his pieces, and he's ready for attack. Bishop d7 and f5. And yes, that's a good move because Mikhail Tal is ready, and still black's king is sitting in the middle of the board, unfortunately for him. Black took on f5, and now after knight e5, black believed that he's absolutely fine. And maybe he's still not lost, but black has to be careful because this position is double-edged, and of course this is a position what was looking Mikhail Tal for. So knight e6 is a first surprise and first shock. Yes, that's something what Mikhail Tal is not going to miss, and of course this knight on e6 is doing a beautiful job, and black has to decide if he is taking this knight or not, and he decide to take this knight by a bishop. And now last hope, and the best move here, it was a long castle with double-edged position. Two bishops in open position, at the other side really bad, white pawns. This game is still open. But black missed this chance and he played move g6, and maybe hoping that after this move he will play a long castle. But now Mikhail Tal is going to sack his queen, and this game is nearly at the end, because after this game, this move, you will see that black is lost everywhere. Of course, if black is not taking this queen, his knight down, so he has to take this queen, and now check on f7 and black resign it. that was a big surprise for black that he lost on move 21. And now I'm going to show interesting variation. For example, just imagine that black is not resigning and he's playing king d8. There is a check, and this position is of course a winning position for white. Check from f5, check from e4, and another reason why black resigned on move 21. But of course, let's come back because I'm going to show another variation. For example, black is going to play to f8. There's a checkmate immediately, of course. That was a simple, but okay, if it's going to d7, it is check on f5, and it's check from the rook and the bishop. And that's another reason why Mikhail Tal, firstly, he was building his position. He made sure that every his piece has a job, and now he's ready to prove that good attacker has a good pieces. So another variation, black's king is going to c6, check on e4, and there is only one move. Unfortunately, this move is knight d5. So thank you very much for knight. And now, for example, another variations. If black is going to d7, is a check on a8. Of course, it's not check from bishop, but it's check from rook on d2. Check on d5. Now check on g5. And for example, variation is a king f8. Check, check, and that's of course a winning position for white. So that was a beautiful chess game, and I'm going to show this game for one more time faster, and let's enjoy how Mikhail Tal was playing his chess. Firstly, he knows that before he's going to attack his opponent, he has to build a position, and that's something what we could learn from him. So he is not hurry. Even he believed that he will attack. He is repairing his position, and he is improving his pieces because he need his pieces for attack. So okay, now rook d1, now rook d2, knight d4, and only now he played move f5. Absolutely, if you are going to watch this position and you're going to see the difference between white's army and black's army, you will see that white's pieces are stronger, more active, and more aggressive. And that's the reason why white's attack has a chance to be successful attack. Okay, after few more moves, now Mikhail Tal is going to surprise his opponent by a beautiful knight sack, but of course it's very difficult for black to take this knight by a pawn because there's a pin, and now has a last chance to save his life to play a long castle. He missed this and played move g6, and now he was very surprised because Mikhail Tal sacked his queen and won this beautiful game. So hopefully you enjoyed this game. You saw beautiful chess game of Magic Man from Riga, and you remember Mikhail Tal as one of the greatest and famous chess attacker of all times. At the end of this video, thank you to everybody for every likes, follows, and hopefully I'm going to see you soon in our another chess video. See you soon and take care. Bye bye.